Hi everyone. Most of us believe in God and most of us are little apprehensive whether God exists or not. Some of us we call it as theists and some of them we call it atheists, depending on our visualization about the existence of God. We generally have our personal experiences out of which we draw conclusions. We have our experiences, but after all, religious values, rituals, they have their importances. Whether you believe or not, these things are very important in our day-to-day life in order to have a disciplined life. Here I am going to relate my experiences which I had. I am talking about 1992. Later on, after that also I had a lot of experiences when I went to Puri Jagannath and Shirdi Sai temple in Shirdi and Tirupati. I had my personal experiences. Out of that one I am going to relate today. It was way back in 1992 when I was working in Karnataka in Saranabasaveswara Residential School. We generally had holidays during October, Dasara vacation, and I came to Bhubaneswar with my family. I had a daughter, and with them I came back. So we had vacations from October, and we were supposed to join on before 1st November, that is either on 30th or 31st October, to commemorate and celebrate the 1st November as the Karnataka Day. That was very compulsory because it was a very big celebration. It was the state formation day, which Karnataka, before that it was known as Mysore. In 1956, under the state's reorganization, Mysore was declared with certain kind of parts that includes North Kannada, South Kannada, including Gulbarga, Bidar, Belgaum, and Udupi and all these areas, and that comprised of Karnataka. So I came to Bhubaneswar, and after spending my vacation, I was supposed to reach there on 31st. But unfortunately, what happened, we had only one train at that time, that was the Konark Express from Bhubaneswar to Secunderabad, and from Secunderabad it was known as Minar Express up to Bombay. So therefore, we had booked our tickets, and my place where I was working was in Gulbarga, that is around nearly 200 kilometers from Hyderabad or from Secunderabad. So the train generally used to cross Secunderabad, Begumpet, and from Begumpet there was a straight route to Gulbarga, which was falling on the Bombay line, and there was a junction called as Wadi Junction, and one line used to get diverted to Bangalore, the other one directly to Mumbai. That means Gulbarga, Solapur, Pune, Mumbai. So I was supposed to go in that line, and I booked my ticket, and I travelled, and it was 31st evening when I reached, because it takes 24 hours. It used to take 24 hours from Bhubaneswar to Secunderabad first. And from Secunderabad there, it used to take another 4 hours. So in all totality, it used to take around 28 to 30 hours journey from Bhubaneswar to Gulbarga. So I had booked my ticket, and luckily, you see, my family was supposed to join after 2 days because of certain marriage commitments. As a staff, as a senior employee of Gulbarga school, I was supposed to go earlier to attend that function because I was in charge of all the activities. So therefore I had travelled, and on 31st evening around 4 o'clock we reached Secunderabad. And then there was an announcement in the railway station that the train is not going to go further ahead because there was a goods train got fire in between a train that is called as Vikarabad and Tandur. So after Hyderabad, the next station is Vikarabad, from Vikarabad to Tandur. So therefore all the trains were cancelled until further announcement. But the trains coming from Mumbai used to come up to Tandur, and from there it used to go back to Mumbai. So that all the trains that came from Mumbai reached Tandur, and from Tandur they returned back. So I got down and I was very tired, and immediately I went out of the railway station. They refunded the amounts, whatever the requisite amounts were there. I came out. I waited outside. Then somebody told, sir, there is a bus going up to Tandur. If you want, you can go there. So I took a auto and went to the bus stop. And I reached the bus stop and I saw a bus waiting for Tandur under the AP SRTC. In those days, it was under Andhra Pradesh government. So when I was already tired. I had 2 bags in my hands and completely tired, and the bus was overcrowded. So suppose somehow I got into that bus, and when I saw, because before that I was just believing in Shirdi Sai Baba, because somebody told Shirdi Sai and all about the parables, about the life story. I was a little impressed, but I was not having much faith at that point of time. But I thought I just wanted to reach my place. So if you are really in existence, please kindly help me. I have to reach there. Anyhow, I have to reach before 6 o'clock in the morning. So I boarded the bus, and somebody suddenly, got up in the bus and said, sir, come and occupy this seat. I was surprised. Then he told, what about you? He said, no, sir, I have got some work urgently. I have to get down. Please come and sit here. So luckily I got a seat. Then I put my bags, one beneath the seat and another one in the requisite place. The bus started, and that reached around 9 o'clock in Tandur. It was late night, and I went to the railway station. The train was supposed to leave around 9:30, and when I reached at 9:30 in Tandur railway station, the train has left. That is Hyderabad-Mumbai Express. So I was completely disappointed because there is no other train. The earliest train was early in the morning at 6 o'clock, and that train will reach around 9 to Gulbarga. This is a passenger train. So I was very much upset and not knowing what to do. I was just sat in the railway station in the waiting room, and before that I went to the station master. He said, sir, the last train, because there is a fire in between that, because of that indisposition, trains are not coming here. So therefore I just sat there, and immediately I went to sleep. I was completely unconscious. 2 bags, they were left. To God's mercy, those 2 bags were lying near my seat. So suddenly one person tapped me from behind. When I looked, it was the station master. Then I told, sir, what happened? Then he said, the train which just left is coming back again because they forgot certain documents and papers, so the train is coming back. And I was completely surprised, because because when I slept, before that I once again, I said, Baba, you brought me up from Sikandrabad to Tandur you are so unkind, you have not helped me from this place to reach my destination. Anyway, Baba, everything is at your mercy. I just prayed like that and sat. And the entire train came back. And I was the only one to board that train in the railway station. And I boarded and I reached the Gulbarga after 3 hours. It was around about 10 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1. By 1 I reached. I never expected anybody will come and say, suddenly there was I had a regular taxi person who used to come and receive me in the railway station with me and my family. So suddenly that when I came out, I was surprised that taxi person was waiting. I told her, I didn't inform you. In those days, these phone connections were not there. The mobile connections were not working in that proper sequence. Still we were believing in the STD booths only. Then when I came out, I was surprised. Shankar, you have come? Shankar Basaveshwar, his name. You have come here? What happened? No, I thought, sir, you are going to come today because tomorrow is this thing. Then I said, I explained all the things that took place. And immediately, I become so happy. I boarded and I went home and reached my house by about 2 o'clock early in the morning. I took a little nap and got up early in the morning. I attended my program. By 6:37 I went to the school. And so this is sometimes, when you have trust and believe in God, it happens. So therefore, sometimes you see, because of sometimes people are sad because we are unable to fulfill our commitment. Sometimes we are unable to fulfill our objectives. Sometimes it so happens. So everything also depends on the karma. So here you see, I had devotion, I had single-minded devotion, unflinching faith on God. So because I never saw him, I never visited Shirdi before that. Then I made it a point, I told Shirdi Sai, I will come and I will meet you once. And in the next ensuing month, I went and I had darshan of Shirdi Sai Baba. This is a real life experience I had. So, in whatever sense people may take it, this is my experiences that I had, and I am very happy that I shared all these things with you. Thank you very much.